What started off as a proposal during the consultative process is now being seriously considered by the chairman of the CRAC, Dr. Francis Alexis QC. His comments were made during a media briefing this morning at the CRAC's headquarters.
So you go to vote at the general election like they do in the US. I see they do in some countries in Africa too. Also, I see they do it in Australia. You have the voter going to vote for a candidate, and the voter is also invited to vote on a constitution reform bill. The committee has not considered it yet. It would be wrong of me to preempt the committee as such, but it certainly is something I will raise with the committee.
The Constitution Reform Advisory Committee, CRAC, will be drafting their post-mortem of Thursday's referendum, but not before the Supervisor of Election compiles his report. Dr. Alexis says yesterday's results are not a reflection that the referendum process was a total failure. However, he says part of the committee's proposal includes a call for civic education in schools.
Now, that is a byproduct coming out of this process, because as we went around the country, a not insignificant number of people have been proposing that, one, there be a return to the teaching of civics in primary school, and two, that constitutional law at some level be taught in our secondary schools. And I would expect that this committee, in making its final report to the government, no doubt would consider those two proposals.
Representative of the TUC, Bert Patterson, also agrees with the introduction of civic education. However, he was convinced that voters, especially in Carriacou, did not vote on the merit of the bills, namely the Constitution of Grenada, Name of State Amendment Bill.
Outcome of the vote, and I'm saying so, and that is in my view. So I want to clear myself from the committee at this point. In my view, had all to do with its use of partisanship. And without admitting that, it would be impossible to explain the results of this. So we may shy away from it. But everything with the results, not only on the matter of Carriacou, has to do with the fact that this activity has been extremely partisan.
The Supervisor of Election is expected to compile and submit his report before the end of the year. Joseph McKee-Smith, GBN News.